First part of it starts on a C. The song is in C. And there are only a couple of notes that you really need to worry about in the intro. Here's how it starts. The right hand. So again. So what we're doing is going from a C, going to play C, G, C in the left hand, and the right hand one more time. Now for this next part, it's going to be an F with a C in the bass. So instead of C, G, C, you're going to play, which is C, F, A in the bass. And the right hand is going to be F, G, C. You're going to go so. Essentially, it's just this. C to an F. And that's all it is. Now, I play the D in here, you might have noticed before I get back to the C. You play that for the intro. Now, for the first part of the verse, it's exactly the same chords. You sing right along with it. You can either play along with the melody. You can continue that if you want, or just play the C chord into the C/F chord. Either one you want to do. And of course, for the next part of the verse, seamstress for the band goes back to a C. Seamstress for the band. Now the seamstress part is of course C, these notes here. And then we're going to go, when we get to the word band, it's going to be an F with an A in the bass. And all that is a C, F, A, C. Octave A with an F. So A, F, A in the left, C, F, A, C in the right. So, and you kind of keep that note, the chord, just like that through the measure. To get back to the C for the next verse, next part of the verse, from this F, A chord, move up to a G with a B in the bass. So that's B, G, B in the left, D, G, B in the right, and that takes us back up to the C. We start that part over again. So here's what we have. Then it goes back to Pretty-Eyed. Marry a Music Man, you can actually do what Elton does is suspends that chord just a little bit with an F. Again, all I did was move that to an F. Marry a music man. Now back to the same F/A chord for Music Man. Now we have to get to the words ballerina. Now that will take us from this F with an A in the bass. We have to get to a regular F, and how we do that is you're on this F chord with the A in the bass. You move down to a G in the bass, and you play E minor in the right. Actually, you can add a C there too. Oh, really what that is a C major 7 with a G in the bass. So when you play this G, you actually play a C, E, G, B. You get down to the F that way. The F chord will be A, F, C, A with F octaves in the bass and a C in the middle. So when you go here for ballerina, now ballerina, you're going to move down from the F to an E minor 7, which is an E in the bass, G, B, D, E, G. Very full sounding chord, but now for You Must Have Seen Her is A minor 7. A, E, G in the bass, C, E, G, A, C. Again, these are full chords, but this is the way they're played in the right hand. Now that's You Must Have. For Seen Her is going to be a D7 with an F sharp in the bass. Elton does a lot of that, those so-called slash chords. C, D, F sharp, A in the right, F sharp in the bass. So now you're going to go down to a D minor 7, but an F in the bass. So all you're going to do is take this same chord you were just playing and move the F sharps down to an F. That takes it to it. That makes it a D minor 7. Now from there, you need to get to an E7. Now the way I like to do it is, it doesn't really do that on the record, but it sounds cool. So I go D, D sharp, E. Now the E7 is here. If you don't want to play all 5 notes with your right hand, you can play this. G sharp, E, D, B. So here's what you have. That's for Dancing in the Sand. Dancing in the Sand is that E7 chord back to an A minor. Then we have to get from that A minor back to a C. And the way that's done is through from going from the A to a G7 with a B in the bass. So the next part is B, G, B in the left, D, F, G in the right. So here's what you have again. Now it goes back to what we played before. Now Tiny Dancer in my hand just stays on the C. Now when you get to hand, you're going to go from a G, B, G, D, B, and a G octave in the left. And we're going to walk it down from a G down one note to the F. From that F down to a C with an E in the bass. Again, we're just taking everything down one note. And then from there, we're going to go to a D minor 7. Back to the C. So and you notice I'm kind of moving these to keep the beat going. But once we get back down to the C,